everyone, welcome to Collective Guidance. Tero, I hope you guys are doing fantastic and that you are doing amazing wherever you are. Thank you all for wishing me a happy birthday. That was really nice and kind. I couldn't respond to all the messages and I'm very sorry about that, but thank you all for the amazing birthday wishes. I actually just had a news diary meeting and I thought, oh yeah, you know what, let me just do a reading. And you guys have actually been asking me to do a reading on the New York tour that Harry and Meghan did. I don't really know much about that. So yeah, a lot of you were asking about the security, who's paying for the security. What was the point of that whole tour? I am not really I'm very sorry I didn't do my homework on that, but I'm just going to do a reading blindly and see what comes out. And yeah, I think it's almost one in the afternoon, and you guys might actually see this reading later in the day because it always takes longer for me to actually upload readings. I do like videos during the day or in the morning, and then you guys only see it in the AMs or at midnight. So yeah, I'm actually if you hear anything in the background like noises, it's because I have the washing machine on, and I think I should switch it on because now I'm trying to compete with the sounds that are coming from the washing machine. And yeah, can you guys just hold on? I am going to, and this is me burning incense. So yeah. So yeah, I am back. Let us begin. So I'm going to and I think I've already said this, but I'm not sure. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. For those of you that sent me gifts, thank you for that. I genuinely appreciate you guys. And yeah, let us begin. So yeah, justice, the justice card. So there's something that has to do with the law here or government or whatever, I don't know. Maybe they are getting support from the government because you guys were asking questions about security. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is when the Ace of Swords comes out in the upright, it's a card of truth. It talks about truth. So, which tells me that there is a piece of information that is not known. I'm not seeing the justice card as like, karma and stuff, like cause and effect. I'm reading this as like law and order, some type of authority that is actually helping them, because this is like, justice with the legal system, judicial stuff. So with the Ace of Swords coming out in reverse, this is a card, when it comes out in the upright, like I've already said, this is a card that speaks about truth. So there is some information here that we are not aware of. And I actually did mention that there are institutions that are actually helping them, like anti-monarchists and stuff. That's why it doesn't really make sense why they're getting all these deals and they don't really have anything under their belt. They don't have any talents, but Hollywood keeps on pouring money at them. It's because there are actually people that are anti-monarchists and that are trying to bring down the monarchy. Because if you really look at the monarchy, the British monarchy, from an economic point of view, yeah, if you're looking at it like as a business, because it is a business in a way, part of their survival, they have to function as, a business. So, and also as a powerhouse, as like they are an institution, in as much as like they are a family, they fall under like an institution. So if you look at all the other institutions that are there that have control over the world, the royal family is actually one of the monarchies that are still powerful even in today's time. So there are people that are actually anti-monarchist, and it's not in because they don't believe in the monarchy, but because of the amount of power that the monarchy has. And that's a conversation for another day, but I've been telling you guys this, that it's always a play on power, and I don't know if I have any I've actually been wanting to say this, but I just got a message now. I don't know if I have any people that are from Asian, China. Yeah, like I don't, if you come from, I don't know if there's someone here, but that's the message that I just got. I don't know if you come from the northern side, like rural China, but you relocated and you live like in urban China. That's like the message that I'm getting. I'm very sorry. I actually see a few tsunamis within around festive season, Christmas, around that time. I see natural disasters happening in China, and I'm seeing water, and the rural area of China is going to be devastated. So I don't know if there's someone that is from China and is currently living. They have citizenship in the US, but they are originally from northern China, like a village in China. I'm seeing something like that. I've been wanting to say that. But anyways, back to what we're doing here. It's a play on power and influence, and it's not like, yeah, they have anything against the monarchy or whatever the belief system. It's just the amount of power that they have is what they are after. And Megan just chose the wrong person. Like the amount of influence that Harry has is actually quite limited. But they are hoping that by investing in them, by pouring in this amount of money on them, eventually they will be able to gather like a lot of supporters. But it seems like everything that they do is not working. I hope I'm making sense, because I'm getting all the information. My mind is racing. So let me. I hope you guys can see. I want you guys to see when I'm shuffling the cards. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. They actually is information here. It has to do with truth. It has to do with what is unknown. It has to do with law and order. There's actually an elite that are supporting them. I'm not talking about celebrities. I'm talking about people that run. I remember I spoke about judicial stuff, like institutions and stuff. There are actually people that are supporting them, and even with the reading that I did with Megan and the Arabic Prince or whatever, yeah, that's the truth that most people don't want to confront, that there is some fishy stuff going on that people don't want to talk about, because we put these people on pedestals. But the higher you go up, the more you actually realize how filthy and messed up humans are. With animals, like, animals behave how they're supposed to behave. Lions, if a lion never behaves out of character, but with humans are so unpredictable. Humans wear a lot of masks. So that's what you might see someone on TV, and you also need to know that whatever it is that we are fed, there is an agenda behind everything. And as someone that actually is in media, and I report for like one of the oldest independent newspapers in South Africa, I can tell you that we have an agenda that we want to put out there. But yeah, I mean, let's talk about the New York tour. I'm very sorry. I told you there are institutions that are actually quite powerful, that are supporting them in whatever it is that they're trying to put out there. It's just that they're hoping that if they keep on watering the flower, which is Harry and Meghan, as they see them as a piece of information against something that they can use against the monarchy, they believe that if they keep on supporting them, and eventually, yeah, it will lead to this downfall. you guys want to know about the trip or whatever, but Spirit is saying that there is actually an important message here. They are watering the flower, although the flower seems dead, because to the average person, it doesn't really make sense why they are doing all these appearances or whatever. Like, it doesn't really make sense. And this whole moving from the UK to the US, it was actually something that was planned. The moment when Megan started dating Harry, there was interest on her because there was something that they were trying to do, which is put them. This is defeat, guys, and we've been seeing all these swords. Look, this man behind his back, and it's like stabbing someone behind their back. It's something that is unseen, and this Knight of Swords, this is charging forward with information, something that is unseen. It's abrupt, it's fast, like it's fast communication. you know um it's like rapid movement, something that is unexpected. you know when you charge like an arrow, the speed that it travels, it's something that happens fast. And we are seeing all these swords, and here is the 10 of swords, which is like defeat. So they are trying to defeat the monarchy. I don't know why I just thought about that movie, 300 Spartans. Yeah, it's all about strategy, because the Spartans were able to win like battles and stuff because of the strategy that they used. But with the Persian War, something happened, and yeah, there was miscalculation and strategy. So the royal family has to be careful, because when Meghan first came into the scene, these people that I'm telling you guys about, I'm very sorry that we're not really discussing the New York whatever, but this is what I'm getting. There was attention on her. That's why even to us normal people, it doesn't really make sense why they keep on giving them all these deals and they're not really generating anything. It's because they're hoping that if they keep on watering the flower, then eventually, yeah, Harry and Meghan will be able to garner enough supporters to overthrow the monarchy. Because in as much as the monarchy has power, you guys need to understand that the power that is bestowed upon them is from the people. With Roman Caesar, when with every speech in Roman Caesar, it was done in a very strategic way to garner support from the countrymen. All the the characters in Julius Caesar, they always refer to the ordinary people as like countrymen too. That's sort of like a strategy manipulation. And I just got the message that yeah, that's also the strategy that Harry and Meghan use with the buzzwords, that I'm referring that countrymen, that word, to the buzzwords that Harry and Meghan use, like empowerment. And because at this moment in time, such words are, yeah, it's actually delicious to hear when organizations are talking about employment, empowerment, equality. But if you really look at history and analyze everything, the elites haven't done anything to actually improve our lives. Whatever it is that they do, it's done to improve their lives. And it also goes back to with the New York tour. It was not about the kids, but more about a publicity stunt that is done to make Harry and Meghan look good, so that they can garner more empathy from the community, like from ordinary people. And you guys need to understand that the US is actually quite big. It's really big, and if they have a lot of supporters in the US, then yeah, they might actually become like a powerful force against the monarchy. That is the message that I'm getting. So it wasn't really done for the kids. It wasn't really done for whatever it is that, even the clothes that they wear, like the black, that's a symbol of power, influence, strength. Yeah, partnership. I told you guys, here's the three of cups. They are in partnership with other people. As you can see, these people are celebrating. there is a partnership here that is unknown. Why I'm saying it's unknown? Because of the Ace of Swords coming out in reverse, which tells us that there is a hidden truth that we don't know. What we see on it, it's weird that the media keeps on, guys, think about it. It's really, really weird that the media keeps on feeding us information about Harry and Meghan. And it's only a few publications that are actually like poking holes in whatever it is that they're trying to do. Like Sky News Australia, they are the people that are actually seeing through the illusion, piercing through the curtain. And I saw red. It's a symbol of power. Blood is associated with what? With defeat. It's wounded, and we see this wounded man here. There is a partnership here that is going on. The Queen of Cups. Okay, the Queen of Cups. I'm reading this as the Queen, because the Queen, for the past few months, the Queen has been going through stuff emotionally. It's like they are using the Queen's age as sort of like a weapon. Remember, I spoke about strategies. So whatever it is from now on, guys, whatever it is, just know that whatever it is that Harry and Meghan put out there, there's someone behind the scenes orchestrating everything. There's partnership. There's someone orchestrating something. There's always someone that actually plans for them, that yeah, you guys are gonna do this and this is what you're supposed to say. That's why even some of them missing the point. Even some of the messages that they're putting out there, they don't really make sense, because they're trying to garner support from, I'm sorry, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, and also I told you a few months back that Prince Charles, he might have to, he if he upsets, if he accepts the throne, if, mark my words, if he accepts the throne, it's either he won't be there for too long, or he might actually give it up. For I did a reading on this, if he'll ever become king, but that's the energy that I'm getting, because they are seeing loopholes, they are seeing weaknesses. Even I'm also faulting the royal family with how they dealt with the whole Harry and Meghan Markle thing. It's like that, to these people, whoever it is that are behind the scenes, them not responding correctly to the whole Harry and Meghan Markle thing, that was seen, that was perceived as a sign of weakness. And also, I don't see Charles becoming king for too long. If he takes the throne, he might be king for like a few years, 1 2 years, and until he gives up the throne. Something about his health, or he might actually not last long. He might recognize that yeah, he's not in a position to actually take up that responsibility. And yeah, and I think also the royal family is actually in talks about that. They are preparing William for that. They are preparing William and Kate for that. And I think Harry knows about this, and yeah, they just trying to mess things up before because they know that once the queen, I remember I was talking about symbolism. Once the queen, if the once the queen passes on, they know that the royal family is going to change, because she's been like that symbol of strength, all the things that I've been talking about, strength, power, and she's a woman. But they see the death of her husband as this weakness that they could use. Because if you recognize, by the time when Prince William passed away, there was a lot of stuff that Meghan and Harry were doing. They were making it all about them. That was to distract from the royal family. Everything that the royal family does, Harry and his team and Meghan, they have to counteract that. And let me tell you something, guys. Once they're done, if these people that are behind the scenes, once they recognize that whatever it is that they're trying to do, it's not working, they're going to discard Harry just like that. They're going to discard him. They will have no use for him. So here, I'm seeing William being prepared for, for taking up the throne, because they do recognize that there is an imbalance. And I just looked at the justice card and I thought about, Charles is actually not a favorable person in like the public eye. And I think William taking up the throne, it will be like some form of karmic justice. So yeah, I mean, with the New York tour, yeah, Ace of Wands. With the New York tour, they did this. It's all a strategic move to get in new opportunities, because the Ace of Wands is also about opportunities, ideas, strategy, innovation. They're trying to come up with ideas. For example, even they saw the success of, I don't know what that movie is called, The Crown, whatever, where they were like that crappy movie that Netflix had on. They saw the response that it had on like the general public. And from then on they've been trying to come up with new things, but it's failing. The cartoon, no one is even talking about that cartoon. Yeah, they're looking for opportunities, but the main reason why, the main objective is to overthrow the monarchy. Yeah, the monarchy does recognize that there is actually a threat. And yeah, like everything that Harry and Meghan are doing at this point, it's not on, I think these are the cards that I'm gonna take. They are working with certain people. Yeah, conflict, opportunity, and a crossroad, indecision, turning a blind eye to. Harry knows what that there are actually people. They are the magician in reverse. They are manifesting the overthrow of the crown. I don't know why I refer to Julius Caesar, but you know how Julius Caesar, he was stabbed, and I showed you that wounded warrior. And you know, stabbing someone behind their back, that's a sign of cowardness. The magician, they are manifesting. The cowardness comes from who? I'm very sorry, I'm getting a lot of ideas, like messages, and I'm trying to connect the cards. The magician, they're trying to overthrow. Swords, I'm seeing all these swords. There's so much that is going on with truth, with conflict, with misinformation. There's so much going on that we don't know behind the scenes, and there is actually a threat. Why I told you the guys that the royal family is actually aware, and they're trying to defend themselves. They're trying to prepare William for some, like William is actually someone that will take the crown, because the crown is actually at risk. So they are preparing William and Kate for that. There's conflict. Who's causing this conflict? These people have their backs turned. I spoke about having like cowardness, and whoever it is that when police are talking about an inside job, betrayal that comes from someone that competition. He's doing this. He's so stupid. He's doing this because, I'm sorry, he's doing this because he's jealous of his brother. Yeah, he took so many burdens. He took so many burdens. He's making all these contracts with thingy, with all these people, whoever they are, the elites and stuff. They're trying to manifest the downfall. I'm gonna end the reading, guys. So I'm just gonna pull archetypes and then end the reading. So yeah, at this point, I feel like the only thing that the public should be aware of is the type of message that it is supposed to put out there, because nothing at this point that they're doing is making sense. What Harry and Meghan are doing, it doesn't even align with some of these foundations that they say they're supporting. It doesn't make sense. It's because there is someone behind the scenes. Yeah, what did I tell you? Harry is doing this because of jealousy. He's the eternal child. This is the wounded child, because the mystic card is coming out in reverse, and the mystic card talks about mystic truth. What did I tell you? Mystic truth is something that is usually unseen. What's beneath the surface, what we cannot perceive with, our 3D. And also here's the eyeball. what's unknown is that he doesn't realize that whoever it is, and also red is what? Red is passion and fiery. Fire is associated with passion, which goes back to this conflict card. I'm seeing a lot of swords, which talks about betrayal, and it's coming from someone that it's like an inside job, someone that they didn't expect would do that to them. The eternal child, he's a wounded child, and they are using him. And I spoke about how after they use him, if they, whatever it is that they're manifesting, the magician coming out in reverse, guys, this is and also there's a religious factor. I'm seeing like a very powerful religious organization, behind this. I don't know who they are, but this is an organization that is actually powerful. They have churches across the nation. They yeah, like, and also the magician talks about their beliefs are rooted on engineering, the mind and stuff, because the magician is someone that is, or he operates in the mind. For you to manifest, there has to be a link to the mind. I hope I'm making sense, like an engineer. So this church, there's a church here, religious factor, the magician, and also the mystic card. The mystic card also talks about religion, but it's coming out in reverse. Here's the eyeball, and it's coming out in the shadow, which tells us that there is a lot that is unseen that we're not perceiving, which is that there's a lot going on underneath the surface. If you look at what they're doing, like for example with the New York thing, it doesn't make sense. Like, none of the stuff that they do is making sense. Why? Because there's someone orchestrating behind the scenes, and Harry is the child in all of this. He doesn't realize that everyone involved is actually using him. They're using him as a weapon. I don't know why I referred to Julius Caesar, but that's that. And with the mystic card, these are mystical truths that are hidden underneath the surface that we don't see. And I'm gonna say this, before they even got engaged, that's why the royal family was very wary of her, because the moment that they found out that she was seeing Harry, these people were already on to her. Certain deals were made, which is the magician in reverse, manipulation and justice card. It's all these cards that are coming out with swords. It's strategy, planning, thorough planning that happened years ago. And these are powerful institutions that are behind her. She never cared about the royal family. She didn't want to build a family. I don't even know what people keep on asking me. Where are the kids? She doesn't care about that. I feel like people need to understand that Megan was never a family woman. She won't be a family woman now. She's just she's in this for strategy, money, manipulation. She's a narcissist, and also the magician is a narcissistic person. She's working with some powerful people that are actually part of this group that I was telling you. It's a play on power, like a power dynamic where one person wants to have more power. All these elites, they want to possess more power than the other person that has power, like for example the royal family. Yeah, I hope I said enough. And I hope, yeah, and this is my opinion. It's allegedly whatever, but yeah, stop this whole thing. Oh, Megan family. Megan doesn't care about kids or whatever, and you guys asking me about Lilibet. Like, where is Lilibet? That's all I'm gonna ask you. What mother? Okay, we know celebrities want to protect. Megan is not even a celebrity. We know public figures want to protect their kids, right? But what mother would actually hide the identity or the existence of their child? Those kids are not in danger where she can say, oh, my kids are in danger. Like, even like kids that come from money, that were literally born into money, like the royal family, kids from the royal family, we know how they look like. They have personalities of their own. Where are her children? And if she's about mother stuff, whatever she says, she's not about that. I'm telling you, the plan was never to have a family, have kids, be a woman who's supporting her husband, or build a partnership with Harry. from the moment that it was found out that they were dating, before they even got engaged, these people were on to her. A proposal was made. This is what's hidden underneath the surface. And sometimes, guys, information comes out when people are dead. It comes out after so many years that this is what was happening behind the scenes. Then they start doing documentaries about them, Hollywood, like they didn't know what was going on, the elites, because there is a lot here. But anyways, that is just that. And from now on, I'm just gonna tell you guys that you guys need to know that whatever in public appearance that they do, it was orchestrated. It's done to get people on their side, to overthrow the monarchy. But yeah, they're going to discard this eternal child, which is this man child. You guys know this is someone that has a lot of unhealed wounds. He's going to realize that yeah, all his family wanted was to like protect him. And I think the thing that's really going to break him is actually seeing William run, the royal family and succeeding. So that is that. There is a lot of mystical truth, stuff that we don't know. I don't know why I just got Julius Caesar's Spartan, whatever. I thought about the Spartans and the Persian War. Yeah. Hey, I don't know. um, yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you. And yeah. Oh, and I wanted to mention something. I'm really sorry that I actually had the comment section off on the last reading that I did. Yeah, that was a sensitive topic. And yeah, so yeah, but thank you all for watching, for supporting me, and please don't forget to subscribe. It's actually free. It is free. So thank you all for watching, and hello to the new people. Welcome back to the old people. I hope your families are doing wonderful. Your kids are safe at school. Yeah, man. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye.